What up, my people? What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? I was in the Atlantic Records Zoom yesterday. Today I was in Zoom with a dude Mark, named Mark, and Danny from Empire, and I'm listening. They listen to songs, and I like to pass information on. Like as I listened to all these songs, they was playing, even mine. But they try to claim like it was dated, but it wasn't. Like that is my song Out of Body. If you get a chance to go on SoundCloud or Reverb Nation or wherever, you can hear it. A lot of people think the song is hot, but art is subjective. So, but it didn't bother me. But what does bother me about the music industry is that all these ways and things that they, I don't want to jumble up. Let me say it like this: as I'm listening to these tracks from different people, artists. Danny's a real straightforward person. He sometimes he can be a little abrasive, but he's trying to show love at the same time. Or it's a positive side of things too. But I ain't really getting no bad feedback from my song. But when it came to other songs, there was a lot of um auto tune and singy auto tune songs like that. It was starting to get irritating. But one thing I noticed is that they kept saying, "Oh, it took 22 minutes for the chorus," and this and because the industry feels like y'all, as the listeners or the fans of music, or say y'all the fans of music. But I don't think this is even the older generation. I think this shit is more of the younger people. Like y'all have a short attention spans. Like y'all can't take too much in, which I think is a form of mentally being lazy. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it's like I'm listening to the songs and I'm like, damn, they expect a person to say like one line and then the chorus come. That's just unreal. Like as artists, okay, you don't want to be dated or saying, or you don't want a super long intro, but why should we have to conform or bend to the will of a people and it's our art? Is what we expressing of ourselves. Just because you had a fucking short attention span is not my problem, and it's not my fault. That's some shit y'all need to work on. People that listen to music or whatever else you may do, you know. Because to me, I think that's crazy, I'm an analytical person, and I'm an observer, and I observe a lot of shit, and I think that having a short attention span is not a good thing to have, and it's not on so many levels. It's not a good thing to have. I mean, if somebody give you point information and it may drag on for a minute and you ain't really listening, would they leave your ass if you have to look back over it or use some type of instruction that was given to you? Know what I mean? I feel as artists, no matter if you hip hop, rock and roll, whatever, you shouldn't have to conform to the fucking audience which you're trying to express. Like, oh, I'm gonna have to make my song because that's not being art. This is crazy shit. They want you to be authentic, but how the fuck is you being authentic if people telling you, oh, you gotta do this and you gotta do that? Then if everybody doing that, then how are you authentic? How the hell do you stand out? Do these A&Rs and these fucking record companies really listen to themselves, or they just base off everything off of money and look past true art? You know what I'm saying? Because you do have people that say they don't listen to Kendrick Lamar because they want to listen to ignorant shit. And I understand that. I respect that you want to be ignorant at that time. That don't mean that you're an ignorant person. You just don't probably want to hear no stuff that's like prolific or shit like that. Or maybe some people they don't listen to stuff like that because they're not well educated or it goes over their head. So they quick to call a shit whack even if it ain't. There's so many angles I can go with this when it comes to the music biz and the music period. Art of music is subjective. That's true. But if you telling everybody like, oh, you should make sure your chorus come in at this time, or intro can't be too long, then you basically just telling everybody to be like everybody else. Everybody should do the same thing. How's that different? A couple of times, I haven't said it on my podcast yet, but I'm about to say the shit now. The difference between now and back then, okay, things change a little, but the chemistry shouldn't, the art shouldn't too drastically. Like, that's why you got so many motherfuckers sounding the same and you don't know one artist from other. Cause y'all dumbasses telling people, oh, the chorus should come in here. I literally heard these people say stuff like, oh, the song been on for 22 seconds and no chorus yet. Really? So you trying to tell me everybody on the earth that makes songs shit should be like that? Oh, and that's the industry standard? Because I doubt if that's the industry standards. Because Kendrick Lamar album GNX is fire. And when he had the Spanish Mexican lady singing the beginning of his songs, that's fire. And some people might be like, oh, it's dragging out long. He ain't stopped rapping yet. Man, I feel like this. As an artist, do you. Take advice that can help you. Do that. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't really agree with the whole, oh, your song been on 22 minutes, it been on 28 minutes, oh, it been on 10. Really, my dude? What the fuck? Like, so you trying to, what is that? We already got songs that's like 2 minutes long. I even got a song that's like a minute and 30 seconds. Like, Kendrick Lamar is the first album in a long time I seen with songs like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I mean, I got songs like 4 minutes and 5, some shit like that. But it's rare because they keep saying, oh, this attention span. So I found myself making songs with hitting on point, like the intro, the spitting quick. But who want to run with that formula for every fucking song? Who want to be one way? Who want to be one dimensional? You know what I'm saying? It's like letting listeners control what you do, your art. That's not how shit works. And if the industry doing that, y'all fucking idiots. You don't see nobody going to no fucking restaurant trying to go in there where the chef is at, tell them how to cook their food, what seasoning to use. The fuck out of here, yo. I'm telling y'all, that shit need to change. You shouldn't have to, oh, the attention span. That's their fucking problem. Let them fucking fix that. They need to fix that anyway, outside of listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Important information you might have to take in, schooling, work, whatever. It's not cool to have a short attention span. Real talk. Have some fucking discipline, my people. I'm sorry for being harsh, but it's true. I watch year after year, day after day. I'll be in Zoom meetings and all that, listen to artists besides my, waiting for my turn to be heard, which I don't always get heard because it be so many people, which I understand that. But just to sit there and be like, oh, the song just started. I listen to these songs, and I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to some of them dragging out long in the beginning, it's because they really don't be saying much. It just be the music. But if you have somebody singing or saying an acapella verse or a verse real slow or whatever before, and then the build up to where you going, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? Why should every artist follow the same formula? If Prince followed the same formula as Michael Jackson, where would Prince be? If KRS-One did shit like Big Daddy Kane, where would KRS-One be? Or would he be like, oh, he doesn't have a Big Daddy Kane, or be compared to him? You know what I'm saying? And I know people that have been in the industry for like 30, 40 years, probably looking at me, shaking their head, but I don't give a fuck because it's true. You see, because you've been in the game 30 or 40 years, a lot of times y'all people get stuck in your ways or stuck in one way of thinking, and you gotta think outside the box. Sometimes I'll be listening to these critiques, and the first thing that pop in my mind, like, y'all say all this shit, but y'all bring no solution. Like, if a person have potential, like for instance, if a person has a song that is dope, but they doing the singing themselves because they don't have a singer. For you to sit there and be like, oh my God, the singing is horrible, but the song lyrics and shit is on point, all you gotta do is take that artist and fucking get a singer to sing them vocals and take it from there. But y'all don't do that shit. Y'all be like, oh yeah. Y'all, I think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm a blow up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I lead the Zoom meeting sometimes because I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm doing me. I always did me. I'm fine doing me. I don't have no, because they talking about some people have 5 monthly listeners on Spotify. Right now, I got like over 5,000 so far. And it used to be way higher than that. But I stopped making music for a while. So, of course, it's going to drop. You know what I'm saying? I used to have man, listen. In 2023, I had over 100,000 streams. You know what I'm saying? I got a song called "It's Just" with over 100 something thousand streams by itself since it's been on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I know some people be like, "Oh, it ain't nothing." It is to me, cause I ain't out there like that. I'm not on this. Not looking. I ain't on the pick me, look at me shit. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on Facebook on these little groups where people talking about they the best rapper and they this and that and other. And when I go to these Spotify and shit, they got 5 listeners or 1 song. How you the nicest and you only got 1 song on Spotify? I got over 260 songs. Over 260 songs. I ain't gonna say everybody gonna like all 260 songs, but out of them songs, I got songs you gonna like or you gonna rock with. Everything in music or whatever you do in life to make it, shit is hit and miss. You know what I'm saying? But you keep going. And I'm 52. I'm still doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm lyrically nicer than a lot of young dudes. You know what I'm saying? And some young dudes that's nice. You know what I'm saying? But at my age that I am, I know people respect me. Like I used to battle mad people in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I used to battle all over, but it wasn't on a URL tip. It was straight freestyle off the top of the head. It wasn't none of that write and go home and study niggas and no, it was none of that. It was straight real battling. You know what I'm saying? Some people use they pen game like they wrote their songs and they remember them so they spit them. And some people like me just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I won every battle I ever had. Some people think they touched me, but no pause. But I let people think they won. I'll be like, but yeah, I just think shit need to get changed. Like the listeners shouldn't be controlling how you make your music or or how your music is portrayed. I mean, portrayed like besides the quality of the sound and the productions and mastering and mixing. Okay, they could complain about that. But other than that, nobody should have to be like, oh, I gotta start the song. Let me hit the chorus because they gonna tell us my song. That's whack. That's whack. And they were saying also that if you got songs on playlists, if they get skipped by too many listeners too many times, they take your song on the playlist. Shit, I got songs still on the playlist. It's just been on the playlist since like since 2019. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them songs actually is on playlists. But yeah, like I just feel like we need to take music back. And I'm gonna reiterate: you don't go in a restaurant and go tell a cook how to do his job or make his food or his recipes. So who are listeners to tell us anything? And I ain't even gonna say it's the listeners, because it's the A&Rs and the record labels that make it seem like it's the listeners. But I really highly doubt that. I think it's them trying to make it seem like it's the listeners. But it is a lot of y'all with short attention spans. I admit that. So, but I still think that the artists, they should be able to express their art. I mean, you do have to be engaging, but I ain't saying. How can I say? You gotta be engaging, but at the same time, it shouldn't be on the whims of ass kissing and people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's that Drake spirit. You know what I'm saying? And I know some Drake glazers out there gonna be like, "Why do you Drake?" Because he comes across like that, you know. And while we talking about, I'm bringing up Drake here. Let me get this off my chest, because a lot of people think I be hating on Drake and all that. No, it ain't that. I'm a purist when it comes to hip hop. I was there in the infancy of hip hop. I watched it evolve and move up the ladder and become this great multi-billion-dollar genre that was once labeled as jungle music or jungle bunny music and nigga music, excuse my language, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like, now, I hope I don't get flack for saying the N word, but yeah, I'm just a straightforward person. But yeah, that's how it is. Like he to me, Drake, he has writers, and I get irritated when I keep hearing people say, "Oh, he is a great artist, and he's the greatest artist, and he makes hits." No, he don't. Why do all y'all people out there? Now I know what. Let me backtrack. Let me back up a little. Why do a lot of y'all people, not everybody, because there's a lot of intelligent, smart, open, minds is open, third eye watching people out there, you know what I'm saying, that know what I'm talking about. Like, why do y'all make it seem like he's this artist, he not? You know what I'm saying? If you take an artist who has writers or collaborators that they use a lot, not just writing by themselves, of course, you're going to get somewhere. They like wrote back to back. Come on now. And y'all like, oh, he killed Meek Mills. No, Daylight killed Meek Mills. It wasn't no Drake. It was Daylight. Daylight worse than that. Drake, he the one who performed it, but excuse me. But it was Daylight words that did it, not Drake words. Daylight words. You know what I'm saying? The first album he had the Weekend songs, and people were like 2, 3. No, it was 6 and 7. Let's keep it 100. And then next round, it was Party Next Door and Alan McConnell and all these other cats back forever or fall back or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then people like, oh, he helped people. No, he didn't. Y'all are, I don't know how to say it, but Drake glazes and people who worship Drake like he Jesus are no different from MAGA people. Like, y'all delusional. Like, y'all really delusional. Like, first of all, if you a dude and you glaze for Drake, that's feminine ass behavior, bro. That shit females do. A man glazing for another dude, that's questionable behavior, bro. Cause I love Jay-Z music. And when he lost against Nas, like I said, reiterate 1,001 times, I was like the bigger nigga, the bigger bro won. You know what I'm saying? The bigger dude won with the beats. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like, I ain't been like, oh, and hate on Nas. Cause I with Nas too. Real talk. Jay-Z lost. And even though some people that be like Jay-Z didn't lose. Then there's some people that be like the only thing that was dope about Ether was the beat. If he didn't have that beat, it wouldn't have went that way. But I think it was the beat and the honest with you, Ron Browns. He from my hood in Harlem. Yeah, it was both. It was a combination. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm making is I ain't make no excuses. He had a bad day. Him and his girl going through trouble. I ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's feminine behavior. And y'all cool with that. That shit is crazy. Y'all be wanting to be thugs, act like y'all shooters and killers and so hard, but then y'all do feminine shit. Because that is feminine behavior. You know what I'm saying? It is. You need to get your minds right, bro. Because Drake is not no great artist. He's not a GOAT. He's not the greatest of all time. He's none of that. You cannot have writers and be like, I'm great. And then I'm like, oh, show me a song, Drake, and then one time somebody else wrote. The reason you ain't gonna see is because he put some people's name, but he don't do that shit all the time. Real talk. And he is flow stiller. He sold XX Flow. Come on now. He sold a couple of Soldier Boy. Come on now. And y'all still acting like that's cool. And that teenage, whatever song he got, I forgot the name of it. But even that song, what these do? He stole the whole chorus to fucking Jennifer Lopez song. If you want my love. That shit is whack. And because this is how I look at it. See, I'm an analytical person, very analytical person. And I was like, listening to that song. I forgot. It's called Teenager something. I'm a little tired. I've been up since 4:30 this morning, writing and stuff, and then I had to go to my uncle memorial Zoom because it's only in Harlem. But um, rest in peace to Uncle Pop, cousin Shameen, cousin Liz. Anyway, yeah, like he's took that Jennifer Lopez song, "If You Want My Love," that was already a hit, and used it. He not the person y'all think. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Fine Irish shit, and I ain't the one who think this and said this, you could tell he wrote that with the technician, that difference, that's all that type of shit. That's basic hip hop rhyming. That shit was trash. You could tell it between when Drake wrote shit and when somebody else collaborated and did something. Matter of fact, this how slick Drake is. A lot of videos where you see Drake like in interviews, not like with Elliot Wilson. I'm talking about like is a video where he just sitting there, he's talking to somebody, and he be like, I write and I pick up the pen, and I have collaborators. He have those videos. Those are scripted. He the one who set those interviews up. Those ain't some random magazine or journalist that say, "Oh, I want to interview you." Those is his shit, scripted. Facts. You go and Google it, YouTube it. You see that shit is scripted. He don't write all that shit. Not Lil Wayne either. What's her name? Chanel from Prom Queen, which she wrote. She wrote 4 songs for Wayne. But he a GOAT, right? Yeah. L Cool J's a GOAT. He writed all his own shit. KS1 is a GOAT. He write all his own shit and then he dope. You know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane's a GOAT. He write all his own shit and he a GOAT. You don't hear no rumors about them. Y'all be up there trying to act like, oh, let me move the goalposts for these niggas. And then y'all be up there calling these dudes. They dudes. You watch over children and women. Y'all be turning these dudes into divas. Like, what's hip hop about that? Nothing. It's nothing hip hop about that. Hip hop was in the beginning. It was based off of testosterone and masculinity. Now y'all be don't fit to poke your lips out and no tantrums. Oh, it broke me. I had to put me back together again. Damn, Lil Wayne, really? You supposed to be so hard? I'm a gang member. Really? What happened to all that shit? Cause I know mad gang affiliated people, especially out in the Midwest, and they don't move like that. So what type of gang member are you really? Cause keep it 100. And any of y'all niggas want to clamp back? Come on. I got something for all your asses. I already got songs dissing y'all. So and it's not even, I ain't gonna even say dissing y'all. It's like checking niggas like we men, yo. It's a certain things we do and we supposed to do. Not that shit. I even got a song checking Joey Badass called Versus a Reality. Like, how you going after Kendrick and TDE and all these dudes and calling saying the ruler's bad? How the fuck is you a ruler? You're not even consistent with the drops, nigga. I'm not even out there like that, and I got more drops than you every year, more than you. Know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100, my nigga. Let's say, like, how y'all up there moving like that, and you a ruler? How you a ruler? You better talk that shit to back home to the New York cats. What you talking about, bro? For real? They out there rhyming like they in Chicago, which I'm like 3 hours away from. And but you talking to K Dot and they lighting them, right? Like they the dudes to do that too. Like they lame niggas or they the dudes that's whack and they not. Let's keep it 100. And on top of it, they rock with New York. So why would you do that? You sound fucking stupid, yo. Why would you do that? Check them dudes in New York. Get them back on top to get New York where it need to be. Fuck is wrong with y'all dudes? Real talk. And then y'all ain't saying shit about Drake. What y'all scared of this nigga? What about down south? ATL been running shit for over 25 years. Why you ain't popping off it down? I wonder why. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all niggas are cherry picking your battles. Huh? Cherry picking that shit, yo. I'm a real dude, yo. I speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't talk this to hear myself talk. This is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's competition in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna talk shit to one person that you think is outshining you, you talk that shit to everyone that's outshining you. Drake, down south, you run after the West Coast. Really? You sound lame, dude. And you don't want to go at me with no bars, cause I'll bar you to death. Real talk. Real talk, I'll bar you to death. I was a battle rapper, a real battle rapper. Now I ain't saying URL ain't battle rap, real battle rap. I'm talking about straight off the dome battle rap. We ain't talking about writing bars and shit. We talking about straight off the top. Who got them skills like that? Who can spit bars and sound like they wrote them, but they actually freestyles? Come on now. You up there, you the ruler back, really? All your songs sound like 90s shit, you know what I'm saying? And I rock with Joey Bad, that's the whole thing. But I was offended when he went after TDE, you know. I'm like, yo, they rock with the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Two of they artists is East Coast. You know what I'm saying? SZA from what? Jersey. Fuck is wrong with you? Dolce from Tampa, Florida. What's wrong with you? Talk shit to Drake. I don't see you going at him. Where your song for Drake? Where your song for down south ATL dudes? For Future and all them? Where your songs at? Come on now, you gonna have to Kendrick Lamar and all them. That's crazy. Who lives in New York and Brooklyn? How ironic. Come on now. You don't even live in Brooklyn and you from Brooklyn. You live in Jersey somewhere. Saying I rep New York more than you. And I've been out of New York for over 20 years. Last time I visited New York after 20 years was March 2019, March, what was that? March 2020. And I still hold it down for New York. And I'm not there. And sound straight New York, because I am New York. Born and raised, Harlem Hospital. There before you existed in New York. Keep it 100. But you like young. What, you like 30 or something like that? I got you about over 20 years, bro. And I rock with y'all. My whole thing is this. I know you probably not, oh, this nigga dissing me. No, I'm not. I'm saying think, bro. Think. If you're going to go after people, go after everybody. Why you pinpointing now? What if your shit went left? Huh? You seen what happened with Tupac and Biggie? Come on now. Y'all niggas don't think because y'all let your fucking pride make y'all think, oh, I gotta be that dude. I gotta be that. Come on in here. And then Conductor Williams, I'm like, why is every song he making for niggas dissing the West Coast? What's that about? I don't know. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. But I'm like a Dragon Ball Z character. Like when I battle people and go at people, it depends on what caliber they at. Like if you lightweight, I won't go in like that. But if I know you a nigga that's gonna try and bring it, I'm gonna destroy you after pat. The first song, I ain't gonna need no 2 and 3 songs. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And I ain't gonna be no 1, 2, and you don't stop hip, hop, the hip it no. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Back to my Zoom shit, like, gotta change, yo. We shouldn't be conforming to art to listeners. You know what I'm saying? You wanna make pleasing music. That's true. But you don't want to be people pleasing to the point where you're making music that's not you. Or conforming to ways that's not you. Cause I'm a type of person that's an artist that I'm not doing that. I'd rather be authentic and real to myself than be some fake ass person. Or this fake ass persona. That's why Drake where he at. He should just listen to Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne said just stick to what you do, blah blah blah. No. I know it. You know what? When I think about Drake, I look at him like he's soft. So he had to go mounting up the troops. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like paying for protection for dudes to be around you to make you. But he took it to the level where he think he's some type of mob boss. Or he's so soft. Somebody, nah, bro. He the type of dude that get niggas killed. The real talk. And to me, it's like a lot of y'all dudes that rock with Drake in Canada. How street are y'all really? Cause the shit y'all allowing and not really kind of, how can I say it? Y'all not trying to guide him on, since y'all supposed to be street and he's not. I don't get it. Like, what's the deal, yo? What's the deal? Y'all supposed to be street. Y'all don't move like the street neither. Cause you beat a couple of niggas up don't make you street. Shit, boxers do that. Kids in school have fights. Come on now. People are working in the fights. They don't make them street. They'll make you a dog. Being in the street, you gotta know how to maneuver to the streets. You gotta know the street politics games. How shit work. Obviously, y'all Canadian dudes ain't built like that. Then y'all trying to talk shit about the West Coast and all that. They will mollywop y'all. Real talk. Chubbs, all of y'all get stomped out. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all will get stomped out. What K. Dot said about emulating this violence, trust me. Choppers, all that. What y'all rocking with? What y'all rocking with? Even President Trump said, "Fuck Canada and Drake." That was crazy to me. Like, well, I don't know why he said it, but I don't know. Maybe it's because the whole Canada thing. But I think it's stupid. Like, leave him alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't even like the fact that he's trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Canada. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just saying, you gotta think before you move. You know what I mean? I'm a very analytical person to a fault. And I do come off like I'm distant. But I'm really checking, giving food for thought. Like, bro, it's a certain way you do shit. Like, real talk. Like, to me, when I look at the Drake situation, if I was around Drake, I would have been like, yo, okay, K. Dot made that, like that song. Fuck the big three, it's just the big me. I would have waited. I would have told him, nah, chill, bro. I know your pride is getting to you, arrogance is getting to you, but hold off, man. You about to go negotiate. None of y'all motherfuckers said this to this dude. Y'all just a bunch of yes men stay in his pocket. How y'all really friends? I ain't gonna front. In a way, I do feel bad for Drake. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause I feel like he don't really have nobody on his team. He got a bunch of fucking yes men. People who just want shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, lyrically, he ain't fucking K. Dot. You know what I'm saying? Cause he a whole different level of rap, hip hop. But at the same time, y'all ain't tell him that. When you want to negotiate, you do it while you piping hot, right? Yo, he did numbers. He did numbers. So in his mind, I'm gonna tell you how it looks to me. In Drake mind, since he doing numbers, he already reaching. He already doing too much. Cause in his mind, I'm untouchable. But the Bible say pride come before a fall. And we ain't supposed to self-exhort. We supposed to it's okay for other people to exhort us, but it become prideful and arrogant when we do it ourselves. Now, I ain't gonna say I never exhorted myself, but I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I tell people all the time, I do it based off of what I'm told by other people, not of what I truly think of myself. Do I think I'm a good rapper, lyricist? Yeah. Do I push to be nicer? Hell yeah. Because you don't want to be complacent. You want to always evolve. You know what I mean? You don't always want to stay stuck in one way. You want to grow. You know what I'm saying? So when Joe Budden said about Drake, I understood what he's saying. Like, because if you listen to Drake music, it don't sound like he grew anything. You know what I'm saying? He sound like he's still on the same shit. You want shit that's going to be like, wow. Let me give you an example. Here go a perfect example. Wu-Tang 36 Chambers was fire. Fire. When that Reunited and Triumph shit came out, you can hear that they evolved. When you heard that, she be like, oh, then, that was fire. Like you wasn't listening to it like, that sounds like the same old Wu-Tang. You was like, oh, these niggas got even light. They got even more lit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying about Drake, but because he's arrogant and he ain't got no real good niggas on his team, he don't see that. He don't see that. Cause they just using them. Now I pray that God get him out of this situation wherever he in. Who knows? It'd be dope if they did songs together again. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he gotta change that up. He gotta change his mentality up. You can't be on no soft acting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you did with Degrassi when you want to sue them because Jimmy was in a wheelchair and you wanted to get out the wheelchair. That's privileged behavior. That's diva type shit. We men. Divas is what? A female goddess. Are you a female, bro? Come on now. And plus, you ain't God anyway. You ain't a God anyway. Even women that call themselves divas ain't gods. You see my mic show up? The ghost mic. But anyway, yeah, I would have told him to chill. Like, yo, don't do that, yo. Because if he lose, or he look like he losing, that's going to drop his volume. Like, this is like my new song I'm writing say. I say that shit in my song. You know what I'm saying? When your value drop, the price get slashed. Real time. That's for everything. Cars, electronics, you know what I'm saying? Artists. That's why you hear them saying like yesterday's price is not today's price. And that shit can go either way. Or high or low. Real talk. Which way it's gonna go? Real talk. But yeah, he need to change that. And all you people that listen to music, unless you are artist yourself, okay, or you took music theory or you like that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let these artists be themselves. Do y'all want real artists? Or do y'all want ass kiss the people pleasers? You know what I'm saying? Now a lot of people think that it was just they act like, like Kendrick just killed Drake, which he did. But the ice on the cake after that was the fact that when you got ghostwriters and all that type of such, like, and you don't write all your own songs, which he don't, and then you do shit like use other artists like For Bad and Ala McConnon and all them who is already blowing, and then you act like you helping them, but you're not. You're really using them for your own gain. God ain't no sleep, no slumber. He see all that. He got something to do with your failure too. You know what I'm saying? Pride come before a fall, bro. I'm gonna say it again. I reiterate that. Pride come before a fall. That arrogant behavior will destroy your life. You don't need K Dot to do that because you was already doing that, but he just put the nails in the coffin because people already looking at Drake sideways like you don't write your own rhymes, you got OVO sweatshop and all this, you steal people flows and all that. Just like I said about the whole "If You Ride My Love," that shit is Jennifer. He took Jennifer Lopez whole chorus and put it in that song. Like that shit's whack. Some people will take a song such as that and they'll sample little pieces of it in a song. Nah, bro, you took the whole chorus. I know she probably got paid for that, but I'm just saying, still, you took the whole chorus, bro. It's whack. It ain't no ingenuity or no creativity in that. That shit is cut and paste, cookie cutter shit. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the greatest, but I'm authentic. And I can spit. And I don't make bullshit music. I make shit about real life, real situations, real bars. I don't think everything has to be ignorant all the time. I do got some ignorant stuff, but I don't lean on that. I don't try to get caught up in being pushed into one category. You know what I'm saying? And I write regular songs like R&B and gospel and pop. Actually, I even experiment with my songs because I have emphysema and everything. So if you hear me rhyming sometime and it sounds certain ways, it's because of that. But I still keep it pushing. Even when I can't breathe that good, I still keep it pushing. I'm just thanking the Lord that I have mild emphysema. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. But my whole thing is I keep pushing, you know. I had one dude named Toxic Teller that produced stuff from he made the Hope song, he made the beat and whatever for Twister. He did stuff with Twister and Keisha Cole and them. He's nominated for a Grammy, I believe. He didn't win. But I was on a rap chat, I think it was. or something like that. Yeah, one of them apps. And mad people were showing my songs lyrics love. And I got to the part of the app where you can judge other people's songs. I was new to the app, so I was just like trying to learn it. Now I guess I ain't give him enough stars, so he gonna try to tell me all my songs were trash. So I got a song called Detoxified that I shitted on him. And Toxic Taylor, if you see this video, lyrically you can get it too. Cause I'm a grown ass man. I don't do the dumb shit. We can go bar to bar. Cause I heard your battles on that rap shit thing, and it's funny how you use a lot of songs that have other people in it. You know what I'm saying? Where your shit at by yourself, bro. Okay? Cause you lyrically ain't fucking with me. You know, and you can go on SoundCloud or Reverb Nation, all them places, you can hit a song dissing shit out you. And I told you stick to production because that's what you was good at. You know what I'm saying? I only came at you because I'm like, dude, I don't even do nothing to you. I'm on here having fun. And you trying to disrespect me or call me trash and all this. I'm far from trash, bro. I would destroy you. Or whoever you go get, I'll destroy you. I'm telling you. You better wake up, bro. You have no idea. I got a lot of people that can tell you what it is. Like, you don't want to go there with me. And if I get in that arrogant bag, that really ungodly arrogant bag, you getting stomped out lyrically, real talk. And I won't write no bars. It'll be all live, freestyle, straight up. When I get in that zone, it's over. But anyway, like, yeah, he did that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I could have just dissed him to the whole song, but I did tell him, like, you stick to production. That's the only thing you good at. You know what I'm saying? And then I end the song by saying, I'm with the originators. Y'all niggas is just emulators everywhere, which is true because hip hop is New York. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else do it. It's emulating our shit, our culture. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But don't only thing I be having beef with people like when I lived in 21 states, I hear people talking down on New York music. I'll be like, dude, without us, y'all wouldn't even have it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't like Motown music or everything from Motown sound, I'm not gonna shit on them or take their stuff and then shit on the originators or take their stuff like Motown sound. That's Detroit. Then you got the Philadelphia sound. Then you got Miami bass. You know what I'm saying? And then you got gangster music. People say the West Coast, but the actuality, Philly had that shit first. It was Spoonie G and Schoolie D and all them. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Coogee Rap and all them. And that's way before NWA and all that shit. Real talk. And I fuck with the West Coast. I'm just see, my whole thing is I'm a straightforward, straight honest person. Fuck all the glitter and glitz. Let's keep it 100 with everything. You know what I'm saying? Gangster music only got pushed further in the West Coast, but the shit didn't start in the West Coast. It started on the East Coast with people like Schoolie D and Spoonie G and all them guys. Philly, you know what I'm saying? Then you had Coogee rapping them. You know what I'm saying? That was before NWA and all that. Real talk. So just keep it thorough. Just like I kept it thorough about the Drake thing. Stop saying how great of an artist he is and he is when he using writers. It's like it just mystifies me that y'all look past that shit. Like, dude, I can't respect artists that like be somebody they not. And that's another thing I want to say. That's another reason Drake lost and losing. Because you come across as this one type of person like, man, he's in his feelings. He's an emo rapper. He seems sensitive. He seems caring and kind. But this shit is just a ploy. It's deception. You know what I'm saying? It's deception because you really be shitting on people. I seen Drake videos when he's shitting on academic. And even though I think academics are jackass a lot of times, I can't front. I got offended by that shit. Telling like he's some little monkey trick. Let me see you take a big shot and all that. And then Drake talking to him out of pocket. I would have smacked the shit out of Drake. Real talk. Drake ever talk to me like that, I would smack the shit out of him and Chump could do whatever. Cause I ear his ass out. I'm keeping it 100. Like, I'm that nigga like, yo, we ain't doing that. Don't disrespect people that don't deserve to be disrespectful. Especially by a nigga that they ain't street. You ain't hood, dude. You know what I'm saying? Stop disrespecting. Now, even if I don't like some, I'm this type of person. Because you just heard me, I felt bad about Drake's situation. Because I do. To a certain extent. Because I'm a real person. I ain't going to say real nigga. I'm a real person. You know what I'm saying? Authentic person. I'm a reasonable person. I'm an over analytical person. I look at shit from every angle. You know what I'm saying? And even though academics is a glazer and a dickhead and all that type of stuff, and he do out of pocket shit, that was wrong what Drake did it. And I felt bad for him. I felt hurt for him. I was pissed off. Like, yo, this some clown shit. Real talk. That's clown shit. Like you up there, like you want him to jump through hoops and do the little dance for you, the little soft shoe. Come on now. Fuck out of here. Don't do that to people, man. I rock for what I believe in. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't. I believe in holding it down. I believe in treating people fairly and right. I believe in telling people the truth. I believe in making music that's real music, based off of real things in my life, other people's lives, and shit people can relate to. I'm not in this for no fast buck. I'm not in this to be like, oh, look at me. Because being in music is like shit is almost like a flash in the pan. One day you hear hot and next day you not. So I don't be looking at it like that. But I gotta go. I'll holler at you people later. I'm just saying. Always stay real, always stay true, always be truthful. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, always be truthful. Always have honor and integrity above everything. And always have a place for God in your heart. Because without him in your heart, you can just go anyway, do anything recklessly. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out, you know what I'm saying? Peace.